were telling me that people were getting emotional during it too, that there was some tears during it. You want to make people cry?
Good, yes. It's the last one, for God's sake. If we don't get them now, we don't get another chance. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see it. I think it will be very good. So I'm just, it just seems like eons ago that I finished it, so it's bizarre. Yeah.
Is there a proudest moment for you acting-wise in that film that you're excited to see realized?
No, I don't know. I'm just looking for. I'll see it first, then I'll pick one. Okay, but I can't remember. I can't remember ever feeling, God, I was doing brilliant acting then.
I nailed it.
I nailed that. No, I very rarely get moments like that.
When do you reach like your Potter saturation points? Because you must, where it's just sort of like, if someone says the name Harry Potter to me one more time, I'm going to tear their head off. Is it right now?
Unfortunately for you, Josh, no, not at all. No, you know, I can't have that attitude towards it. Right. Like it's been the making of me. You know, the other day when we were doing, at the moment in the show we're collecting for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS, and so which involves me and John doing a little speech after the curtain, well, rather before the curtain goes down. Sure. And then sometimes we do an auction, so we auction off a bow tie or a book or something, and somebody just shouted, "You're a wizard, Harry!" And I just thought, I mean, in a way, I'm kind of annoyed at you right now, but on the other hand, you've done quite well to restrain yourself for 2.5 hours.
You get that moment.
And not shouting that in the middle of the show, so kind of I have to be grateful.
Right.
But no, you know, it's been the making of me. It's been, you know, I'm immensely proud to be a part of it, and it's given me some of the happiest years of my life. So, sure. As much as, and you know, the encouraging thing is more and more people do know my real name now, which is nice. Which it is, I won't lie, that is a nice thing to have people call you Dan rather than Harry is a pleasure.
I know this is always one of those hard questions to ask an actor or director, but who's on the short list of actors or directors that like you would love to kind of like collaborate with at some point?
Christopher Nolan is, I think, one of the best, most ambitious directors around, and apparently I've spoken to people who work with him and just say he's great, he knows exactly what he wants, he's, you know, so I've heard such good things about him, you know, and to work with, as well as obviously having seen the amazing work he's done. He would be very, very high up on my list. The Coen brothers, like, you know, if we're talking dream world here, you know, the Coens. Edgar Wright is somebody that I love. You know, I was a huge fan of Scott Pilgrim.
I can see you in that universe.
You know, I kind of, you know, I'd love some of that stuff. Who else is there? I mean, and indeed, you know, Seth Rogen, Judd Apatow, and all those guys, I think, do fantastic work. So yeah, kind of, I mean, and in terms of working with actors, you know, I mean, I'd love to work with people like, you know, James McAvoy's work is stuff that I just go, brilliant, you know, Daniel Craig. There are just so many great actors around, you know, that I could learn so much from and would love to.
Do you watch much TV or no?
I do. Yeah, I was watching what was I watching last night? Well, I watched a huge, as is well documented now, I watch a lot of History Channel, a lot of National Geographic and things like that. But I've also become kind of obsessed with Jim Cramer on Mad Money.
Really?
Yeah.
The buzzer and the whole...
Because we have nothing like it in England.
Right.
There's
nothing like it in the entire universe.
No, but that's the thing, is that I don't understand any of what he's talking about. Right. I don't understand the financial world really at all. But I just find him amazing. Yeah. Because it's like, I don't know if it can't be written. He can't write all that. Part of it has to be tangential, and it's just like a brilliant improvisation. It's kind of amazing. So I become obsessed with that. I was also watching a bit of Brides, and but like, they all go to each other's wedding, and then they're already nice to each other, and then they just turn around and go, God, what a horrible wedding. Everything was awful. I can't believe she did, like, it's just one of those kind of programs which I'm just watching going, I don't know why I'm watching this.
That's still classier than, my favorite was the recent one where they had like, plastic surgery in like a wedding. Like they were competing to be the bride that could get like the most plastic surgery. It was pretty, I know.
God.
We've gone too far.
Oh, wow.
So do you watch like Idol? Like, do you get into American Idol at all?
No, I haven't, because I never know when it's on. I don't know. I would. I get into X Factor in England, which I think is coming over here now, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably watch that. And I do like I do like Simon Cowell.